Hello, everyone, anyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, the White March Part 1 and 2. Much like I always kind of forget the name for a second there. And I had to restart, the beginning of it, because if I don't leave the game pause, that's when they decide to talk. My characters. Canna might just start exposing, or, expositioning dialogue.
I shall.
You gonna do it? You gonna do it again? No? Just such a random moment. Anyway, let's go have a little chat with obvious person. Let's see what they're about.
Say, I don't suppose you've seen any mysterious old buildings in the mountains lately, have you?
And wears an assortment of bangles, bands, cuffs, and chains as thick as armor. She watches with raised eyebrow, eyes gleaming with mirth. You, mean Durgan's Battery?
No, but I've heard that name a lot around here. I'm looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. It's an obscure temple dedicated to Andra.
Why looking for the Abbey?
I'm a gift bearer. My job is to gather tokens of things people want forgotten and surrender them to the Lady of Lament.
What a great job.
Best place to do that is the Abbey of the Fallen Moon.
Well, my lords tell me that gift bringers dispose in the sea. Why are you going to the Abbey?
Well, you throw some things into the sea and maybe they wash up on shore one day. But you want something really good and forgotten, you take it to the Abbey.
Adair stares at Durance with a half-crazed look at his eyes, scratching his beard in contemplation. His smile broadens as he thinks. What kind of tokens do you take?
Anything that represents a moment or a memory someone wishes to leave behind. Well, love notes, awkward family heirlooms, bad poetry, the kinds of things you want to forget.
So, are you taking to the Abbey now? What are you taking there?
The Abbey's all about forgetting. Wouldn't be much forgetting if I told you about it, would there?
I see.
I might be here a while. Half the villagers have never heard of the Abbey, and the ones that have, no one knows where it is.
Oh, that's useful.
So I'm trying to think of this as an extended holiday in a remote mining village that smells like fish.
Well, I got business to reach. Perhaps we could travel together.
You won't regret it. I've got a lovely singing voice.
Well, me too. Sometimes.
I like her already.
Oh. I don't know. Can we should have been unlocked. Party member gain. Can we dare leave those two together? Barbarian. I knew she was barbarian. She was dual wielding. Who to take out of the party? I have a feeling they might have fun interactions with one another. But is that enough of a reason to leave a person in the party? Maybe so, maybe no. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Safe travels.
Yeah, have fun. I'm gonna put her in the party and see what she's got. Level up. Turn to the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Okay, so what do you
Lead
about?
the way.
Alright, so you're coastal. You were a raider. And you have just about the right amount of experience, exactly. Interesting. Decent intelligence, right? Decent amazing might. The thing about barbarians is that you almost kind of wish I was a little higher because of the area effect stuff that you get with barbarians. What is it? Alright. Oh, yeah, so I'm giving her Barbaric Yell. Is it Carnage I'm thinking of? Yeah, around there. Very successful melee attack makes reduced damage to enemies within a short distance of the target. I think intelligence increases the amount that goes. And, what's that yell? Alright. Well, we're gonna try her out for at least a little bit. And that, you know what that means. Leveling up. Ho, ho, ho. Which is not the screen to go to. This is the screen. Oh boy. Looked a little cuter in your picture. That's an awful thing to say. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. We know we're going to be doing a lot of that, so. Alright. What are we going to make her around? I'm thinking that modifies Carnage. London hits most savage accuracy of the secondary attacks of Carnage. Gives them +5 accuracy. 1 per encounter. Full attack. That's versus deflection. Crits and extra damage on crits. Carnage is not effective. I'm gonna go with Accurate Carnage. Try to get as much as I can out of it. For the first level, at least. This is also where I'm gonna, be like, what do you have equipped? It was a sword and a what now? You got yourself fine battle axe and a fine sword. So, or fine morning stars, dual fine morning stars. See, the idea is that, because I might want to put her a certain direction or not. Plus, I have this nice flail she might like, but I don't know. I mean, the damage is kind of weaker than that. I don't know. I have to see what sort of talent she will work with her. So, like I said, if making any mistakes in the whole leveling process, we just go back and fix it later. She already had a point in stealth, which I find to be interesting to me, but we'll rock some survival. Keep going. All right, here we go. So, passive. 25% damage when endurance below 50%. That could be helpful. 3 per rest. I'm never as much a fan of the per rest abilities just because I have to remember to use it. Increased move speed, defense disengaging, not stopped by engagement for that many seconds. Savage Defiance, 1 per encounter. Ah, yes. Regenerating a large amount of damage. Good. 1 per encounter. Oh yeah, this is the fun one. I remember taking this last time on another character. So yeah, you get really boss attack speed, all the stuff, but your health and endurance is concealed. So you just have to like hope that they're not getting their ass kicked for that whole period of time. Savage Defiance is kind of like a nice little go-to ability for because we will have a third-ish tank, so I think I'll head in that direction. See what we can get there. All right, we're rocking some survival, and yeah, just the one in stealth is fine. All right, so Savage Defiance will give you a bunch of. It is give you a bonus to all your defenses for that many seconds. That's nice. That's still the barbaric low 1 per counter, full attack. Or this is where we look and we say, what kind of weapons are we using here? Because we want to make sure that she's not using any of those. She uses maces, I think. They're Morning Stars. She uses Morning Stars, Battle Axe, Swords. Sure. You have the weapon focus of a knight. Bam. That way, I know that she's more accurate of actually hitting with those damn abilities. Alright, get your athletics up. Call it a day. There. Now, okay, here we go. That's still Frenzy. That's the passive one. Brute Force is ordinary weapons means the defense can be easily overpowered. On attacks normally target deflection, Barbarian will stack Fortitude if it is a lower defense. That's a very interesting ability. One stands alone. So melee damage bonus when the Barbarian is engaged by 2 or more enemies and cannot be flanked unless engaged by 3 or more than 3 enemies. That's interesting. She might that very well might happen, but she's not primarily a tank. Let's see. She has to kill 2 enemies, so she's got to be pretty powerful there. There's Frenzy. Brute Force. Attack the other defense. Let's do that. And we keep going. Athletics, thank you very much. It's just hard to pass up on that free big heal that you get from there. Alright, so what we have? We have, once again, Stalwart Defiance, which I think is where I'm heading. It's also like you want her to have, like the oh crap move, but every single battle making sure I cast that might not be what I want to do. But this will make sure that ability is you know, how I like it to be. So let's do it. Alright. Yeah, oh, once again. Alright, and we'll carry him over next level. She's going to be the athletics master. You know, the more I think about it, survival, right? She'll be a point shy. That's fine. But the idea is that bonus damage versus flanked enemies is a good idea, because she'll probably be flanking with somebody. Okay, barbarian abilities. Here we go. Keeps going up. We'll start from the bottom here. Bloodthirst. After killing me, recovery is waived, allowing them to attack again immediately. That's pretty cool. Bloodlust. We know. Threatening presence. So the passive. So around the caster, the foe AoE is sickened for a couple of seconds. Alright, as long as they're stationary. That's interesting. Oh wow, just straight up better damage reduction. That's pretty cool too. Yeah. She might have to move to do that, but I think, you know what? I'm going defensive. I like thick skin. I like the idea of that. Because that's just... Because, you know, her recovery period is going to be a certain amount of time. What would she have to wear? Which is fine. Has a healing bonus. Increased move speed. Healing received. This is actually quite decent for light armor. She'll recover quickly. And bim bam boom. These are morning stars. That's a sword. That's a battle axe. So I picked the right things for her, at least there. Alright, we have many things, many capes to show you, my lovely person. Or neck pieces. Yada yada. The drink core of moderation is when the endurance is above 50%. That's funny, because it'll probably be like that for a while. I don't know. Thinking that, it's either that or going with something defensive. And we can push this above their armor, but you know what you have is kind of decent. Preservation again. That definitely might be decent, but I'm okay. Alright, let's start with that. See where it gets us. Probably, do I have any potions and such? Probably need to buy some. Because she'll need to have something along those lines, because she will be taking damage. It's just the way life works. This also needs to come. Can I like shift click it out of the inventory? Just because I know I need to be spreading these around. Still need to take that time to move her thing. Do as I do. Okay, so we'll start off like that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Lovely singing voice. And her and Canna might hang out one day. Oh, what's happening here? I'll find it. Without your help, not giving up. You hear me? There's just stuff all over the place here. Charlatan, Ziyal. Dwarf pace of his head, arms crossed. Only stopping to hurl glances at the building behind him. His face is smeared of dark grin, and soot falls from his beard as he mumbles to himself. Work my hands to blaze, thumbs this place. For what? Start with nothing. Leave with less. Sends his arms out. Sorry for your loss? Don't be. Serve all of it. Wrinkles his nose. Well, good riddance. Should never settle here in the first place. Some things you leave behind. Come and find that you pack them away. But I'm not leaving until I recover what's mine. They can't deny me again. Not after this. These sweet-tongued priests took my heirlooms. Bury the memory of the past, they said. Now I don't even have that. Did you give one to the gift bearers? You're quick. Wish I had those wits so they spoke of peace, redemption, eyes to the goddess. These priests, or just dogs, that the goddess would forgive. Some things are best left forgotten. Not as the temple. The leader, Lafta, believed her words, another one of them. A gift bearer took my medallion. And they won't tell me where it is. Didn't I have one in the party here. I wonder if that's gonna happen. Why won't they tell you? Because they know better. That's why. Said it was the only way I'd forget. Why do you want to forget about your past? It's a different life, better days until... Closes his eyes, shakes his head. Burden, my bear, not yours. Thoughts castaways, memories, not lost ones. What else? What else did you get the priest? Looks away and nods. You understand its value. My armor, set finer than I've ever seen, but worthless to an old dwarf, so I traded for a medallion. But fool that it was, I gave them both. They respond better to attack than tirades. Grunts. Sharp metal always used to win me arguments, but I see your point. Be surprised they return willingly. Believe it's their sacred duty to cast their offerings to the goddess someplace forgotten. Better to listen, better to find where they drop them, I think. So yeah, tell me about this medallion when we recover. Belonged to my sister. It's pretty trinket to her. To me, it's the last of my family. That's still active family to me. Was Loftus role in all this? She leads a group of crows. They thought the temple they started to leave. Caps came to unburden those sought to leave their misery here, they say. Alright. I don't expect luck to grace me now, but if you find anything, I'll be here. Count on it. Figures nod. So that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. What you got for me? Well, we could talk about this, but you're not immediately jumping at stuff, and...
Indeed.
I'm kind of looking to... if I can get on the road. I just want to make sure I have the quest, you know, but had a whole last episode was ducka, which is all good, but after a while you're just like, yeah, people don't want to talk all the time. Ooh, how do you pronounce that? You better say your own name, man. Uldra welcomes you in her embrace. Features soften with compassion. We're here to ease the pain, ready to take your burdens. She nods. Feel the goddess help of your hardships, of course. Yeah, I want to ask about his, that guy's, yeah, what about Barif? They visited recently. Little happens around doesn't end in the mouth of villagers, but obliged to assist everyone, regardless of their faith. A group of women came to us. Their leader wants to know of Durgan's battery. Obliged to point him in the direction. Let this quietly arrive, but didn't make it any less dangerous, or any less concerned about the true intentions. Place grown dangerous enough already. Tell me about, the heirloom. The dwarf already asked. We gave him the console he needed. Slight irritation sharpens her tone. She could catch herself, modulating back to pleasant. And naturally, we do what we can for you too. Or ask what you will. He wants his medallion back. Hands together and nods. Okran. We let the shadows of the past become a burden even to others. Medallion he weighs on Orcra's spine. You're kind of help, but what he really needs is to cast away those memories. He's changed his mind as a priest. You must listen, right? I listened to him. Such dark memories, so much regret. We took on his burdens and his good and good in the village. His belongings, his past, and rest in Ordra's realm. To be forgotten, the wounds of the soul may heal. So will the goddess. Her will flows to ties. Baby Orcram still needs to medallion to discover how to forget. For a moment, she scans the floor before her as a search for an answer. She nods. You're well-versed in intricacies of faith, no use in hiding anything from someone like you. There's no need to quarrel the mysteries of Goddess will. I'll tell you what you wish to know. He was taken by Ixil, chosen to gift bearer among us, to be cast as an offering to Ordra. Only he knows where. Pause and look at you intently. You can ask him yourself. He's on a trek through the mountains of Durgan's battery. Front Ixil, tell him he's on urgent duties. He has urgent duties to attend here. Cool. Yeah. It's hard to tell. Is it? Okay. Our goddess frees us from earthly burdens. It's best that one taken less we are suffering under their weight. Yada, 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 yada. Okay. Business near Durgan's battery. Response are dangerous. Just upon carrying out the requests, then that's where I'd search for answers. Alright. Yeah, let's not... Okay. What the heck is your name? A young man dressed in sturdy leathers glares at you. The creases of his face, tanned, scarred sunlit region, suffers a slight twitch as you approach him. Enough is due. Speak philosophy if you must. Alright. Well, thanks. Jerk. Alright. It's interesting that, so she's a gift bearer for this church he was hanging outside of? I don't know. It's interesting. I thought there would be more interaction of her being in the party for that. That's kind of why. Oh my goodness. As you step outside, the heavy-wood door of the temple slams shut behind you. You hear someone barring you from her side. It sounds like the priests have engaged in agitated discussion. You get the sense they are discussing you, but you're also certain that the door is too thick to eavesdrop through. Although there may be other places nearby where you stand a better chance. Oh gosh. Oh, here we are. The wooden shutters the temple sword on close time. Muffled set of voices coming from the building. Can't quite make sense of the murmur, but cracking the shutter would likely help. Holds with care can unfasten it without being noticed. Unfasten it? Carefully you can lift the hatch metal hook. Halfway there, the rust iron resists a screech. You freeze, listening to voices and hopes priests in here. The conversation continues uninterrupted. Yeah, dude, I got some oil. Put it on the latch. Apply oil. Just the right amount of oil. Nudging the metal around, rust gives way without sound. Carefully pull the window shutters open enough to hear the voices flow through. Hear man speaking is so agitated. You'll do what? Hope Malins will do it? What if Ix? Sentence cuts as the man was speaking in all his verbs. Suppose she tells them instead. What then? You rest on his lap, his voice responding. Why would she? And with all the dangers near the battery, our gift bearer won't delay. I expect... Interrupts her. You always expect. Look at what it's taken us. Dying village. Ogres at the walls. Ixel's not back. I don't know what to do with his pop. Voice drops and seeves. Muffling has to say. After a moment, replies, do you think I wanted this? Do you think I'd know in advance? Pause, tension growing. Priest's tone cuts in half. We can't wait for him. We must fish out the last batch quickly. After that, we'll decide. The man responds in a broken voice, barely audible. You're only distinguished in last words. In the Rustwood Pond. I'll go. Extended seems to end. Cautiously step away from the window. Okay. So... they're just ripping people off, or what? Huh. Don't know. I hate to keep saying that, but it's, you know, it's the quests are opening up. And all right, let's see what we got. An adventurer saves good humble wagon on your ending. It's business. Poor with this place. Not much coin to be made trading furs and fish. One march because I assume there'd be no competition. I have done because there's nothing to compete over here. Would you like to trade? Why do you stay? I'm rather vocal about my inevitable success with my friends and family. If you keep on returning a little more than I have left, now it won't be like that. I'm not giving up. Alright. Ooh, an exceptional hunting bow. Yeah. So it gives you mirrored images for that. That's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. What's of simpleton? It lowers those other two. That's kind of funny. Interesting. Some people, that would be really good. What? Observation. +2 enemies needed to flank. +2 perception. Interesting. That has a certain appeal, I have to say. Gauntlets of accuracy, just straight up +5 accuracy. Nice. The buckle. Accuracy and endurance is below, yada yada. Traps, potions. Basically, he's a guy you see when you need stuff. I don't know if I need a pry bar. I always need something, you know? Only makes sense. I'm debating whether or not it's like a ring of deflection would kind of be something cool. Let's just start with that, and we'll leave it there. See who I want to give that to, because right now she's got of the dexterity sort of stuff going on, which is helpful considering she has like, you know, very low dexterity to begin with. Of accuracy, make sure who do I not want to miss. You know what I not want to miss? I don't want you to miss. I'm tired of. What do you have currently? Spellbind of light endurance and the heal thing. That would hit because that's dependent upon your skills. And you wearing gloves, hey, man? Do you have anything for perception? I don't think you do. So, congratulations. And, yeah. Alright. Good enough for me. We've talked to him. Done there. Oh, God. A very brief trip to the fishery. Plus, there's some stuff to pick up along the way from the people we murderized. Pick it up. It's right here. There it is. Oh, crap. I think I put it in my hair inventory instead. Thanks. Right. Anyone else need to have a, long...
Fresh fish! Freshly caught!
Oh, God. Bringing back all these terrible memories. Time I was at that fish market.
Perhaps I should wait outside.
He's such a... Okay, cool. So I don't have any reason to go in here yet? Nice. Alright, but we do know... But I did... hey, 60 experience. Woohoo. Sounds like fun. Now we have all these options before us, and I believe those I visited every single place.
Fresh fish! Freshly caught!
Just please stop. More?
Effigy's eyes! It looked at me!
Here we go.
Ah!
What the frick is wrong with these people? Stalwart, never change. You're a weird town. Pairs of glauser eyes stare piteously from the discarded heads of today's catch. Watch one to see a fish innards. Let's sit through it. Your hand's running at something round and fleshy, the size of a melon, is smooth and scaleless. Parts seem to be covered in hair, discarded head perhaps, but not of a fish. Poke it? Ew. Pull it out. With one oh, shoot! Olin leaped from the grass with the head's owner springs over the lip of the barrel. It's eruption of fish chunks that rain down over the market stall. Zahua. Man who left for the barrel stands facing you, near the naked save for loincloth, drizzle in fish viscera. He's covered head to toe, mostly in scars, tears, and punctures, and thorny imprints of lashings. Most are faded, like old memories. Despite that, the condition of the man's body is remarkable. The drooping skin at his flanks and elbows only evidence his man's age. His face is placid, but the rest of him appears prepared for anything.
You must forgive Zawa. I was not expecting you.
He looks to your eye at first, when his gaze shifts down, and then settling in strange parts of your face, so distracted by new discoveries. If he is flustered, gives no indication. What are you doing in a barrel? Scratches his dismayed.
Resting my eyes, I thought. Waiting for the Malkachoa to bring me insight.
Okay.
It would seem I dozed. Good thing my master was not alive to see it.
Alright.
Are you real?
Yeah?
Of course. I meant no offense. But I find it is best to ask when Malkachoa is involved. A small white mushroom. I have heard it called snowcap in these lands.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
It can reveal the true nature of many things.
Master? Glances at Scar, smiles politely.
A teacher, not an owner. Zawa is a free man. Well, as free as any of us.
Why were you in that barrel?
I was freeing myself from vanity.
Okay. Do you say sanity or vanity?
Consider, how can one be vain who is bathed in the smell of dead fish?
Proud glint. Yeah, scars are probably as effective.
I had the idea when I passed this way earlier. I am pleased with the results so far.
Yeah, I bet. Smiles at the woman whose head is swiveled towards him and pauses. Look, revulsion in her face, distracted, her toe catches in stone. She falls, nearly falls in her face. He claps his hands together.
Yes, quite pleased.
The scars from battle? Glances body.
From battle, yes. I left them upon my enemies.
Alright.
These were struck against fear. These against pleasure. These against hatred. Those down there against greed and doubt.
What?
And these...
Points to his face.
These were for vanity.
You made those scars.
I cannot take credit for all of them, but I did most of the good ones.
Okay.
I put them there in battle to remind myself what is real and what is not.
Great.
Our worst enemies are inventions of the mind, pleasure, fear, when we see them for what they are, we become unstoppable.
You achieved this?
I feel I have been close, but never for more than an instant. In the moment when the pain is sharpest, the world becomes clear. In that moment, I am a match for anyone.
It must cause you to suffer greatly your wounds.
Of course. I am fortunate to have suffered so much. If I did not suffer, I would not aspire to free myself from it.
Alright, circular logic, fun.
I would wander from one unfulfilling goal to the next. More wealth, a better station. My soul would wither. But to search for a place beyond suffering's reach is to nurture the soul, to harden it against the elements.
Clenches his fists in illustration.
Suffering is the greatest gift the gods have given us. Their most beautiful, perfect creation. It is the hand that turns the wheel.
So do you often smear yourself with fish?
Gods know. What a way to travel the world. The usual way is to smear yourself with the ashes of the dead.
Ah.
But they do not burn their dead here, so I have to make do with what the land provides.
Good.
The cold seems to conquer the smell. Even now, the scent hides itself. Disappointing.
You're not from around here.
I was visiting a monastery not far from here. I found it empty, but I met a messenger as I left. He carried a call for aid. Seeing that he would find no monks at the monastery, I chose to go in their place. Zawa is no longer young, but in combat he is still the greatest of the Takan people. It seemed only right that he should go.
Yeah, I was hired as well.
I would not say I am hired. I seek no wage, and I promise no result. I have chosen a path, and my spoils come from walking it.
Right.
And this fortress, this Durgan's battery, its people are gone. Zawa would know why.
Oh gosh. Well, yep, another party member, Grant. His face tilts upward, his eyes fixed in the sky, remains motionless and tranced at length. He blinks, awakening, looks back at you. He shrugs surely.
If one wishes to swim, it is no time to argue with the current.
Oh god.
We are here together in this moment because a perfect force has willed it.
Right.
Who is Zawa to argue?
Zawa's freaking nuts.
I will walk with you so long as the gods wish it so.
Alright, groovy. Yay! So he's a monk. That's one of the classes that was being considered. Now, here's the thing, right? So you got yourself, you got the monk who's going to be all this. You got the people that you want to be in the party, and that's that. And such, and trying out new people. But we got to try out this or that. For a brief time.
Our paths shall part.
They will. I'll put him in the party. Or can I just recruit him and, like, not deal with him right now? Let's just, yeah. Just,
Your will, Watcher.
thanks, man. Like, thanks for joining up. I appreciate it. And, yeah, he joined the party and he left the party. Did that work? So he's gonna be back at the stronghold probably. So, yeah. So I'll figure out him later. It's kind of like I got my thing going on. He seems like he's kind of cool to do, but it's almost like I want to look at some of the stuff that we're doing here. There's so many, right? Like, did we get a quest when we got what's her name? Regrets worth trading. No. Burn a memory. There we go. There we go. So we have, like, that kind of quest. So we kind of, like, maybe work on that quest with her and then go see what the heck is up with him. You know what I mean? And at that point, there's only so many...
Feels like it's hardly worth putting the huts back up.
I'm here.
Better than standing out here shivering.
Wow. What? Dang. It's a lot of resolve. I'll have to look and see what's up here. That's a pretty good ring. So you get good equipment, man. The whole expansion sort of thing. It's just the way that it goes. And then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I gotta figure this out. Did I put it? I put it in the thing, didn't I? Or I didn't? Who the heck has it right now? Oh, I gave it to Durance. Do you have anything that's giving me a resolve, man? You already kind of have that spell. It's just kind of nice for you to have more of it, so why don't we say that? What's that put your resolve up to? Kaboom! Not bad. That's a lot. That's interesting. It's cool. Neat little ring. Plus, you can dominate, and that can be helpful during some of those harder battles. You don't have a second ring, so guess what? Boom. Yours. Congratulations. Welcome to the party. Alright, so we gotta leave from one end or the other. And let's see what lies before us. There's the Rusted Wood, there's Long Watch Falls. We'll check out Rusted Wood. We'll see if we're gonna get our butts kicked when we head out there, because like I said, it's interesting. You have to kind of feel it out, how the party is gonna take to. Especially when, like, I just changed up an aspect of the party. I was used to having
I'll see what's ahead.
a lot of spellcasters. This place is beautiful, though. They did a wonderful job in its design. I'm pretty fond of it. Ah, deer, of course. And we are currently, the biggest thing I believe is that obviously during this battery, the ice caves. It's on the way to there. Alright. Oh, that's main quest stuff. Lots of thing. Good haul. Slave trader. Oh, yeah. He was, something suspicious on his guest. He camped somewhere to the west of town. Alright, let's see if we can help out this fellow first. We'll see along the way. And hey, beetles to fight. Now's the time to find out if this party's got the chops. And we'll just kind of go at it now. Woo! Party on, Garth! That's a lot of freaking beetles. Okay, so we got them all engaged here. And this should be fun. We're gonna go for... Are you guys immune to anything? We don't even know what you guys are immune to if you are. So we'll go for the spells. Seems that we're doing pretty well. Our damage is definitely all over the place. But that's working out. She's doing pretty good. Oh yeah. How many do these I get? This is per encounter. Alright, so... Yeah.
I'm here.
There we go. See, if they can be frightened, they're frightened. Oh, you knocked him down. Don't do that. Get up, man. He knocked someone else down. Are they just going to keep slipping if they're hanging out in this area? Let's try moving them. Oh, that made it worse. That was kind of funny. Ah, look at him. Get up. Oh my gosh, get up. You fool. Okay, well you're out of that at least. Which is good. I can't say much for the others, so this one's almost gone. Come on, use your gun. Your rifle. Your spear. Alright, let's get some more damage out there. Try to... Well, actually... Oops, sorry. I was thinking, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can dominate this big guy. He's ours. Alright, that helps. That's good. Do it again. There we go. I'm not having to use any spells quite yet. She's tanking this, and you see how when she attacks, you see the numbers popping around from people around her. So that's kind of what barbarians bring you. It's pretty decent. And so far, it feels like we're doing pretty good. Like, all I have to do if I really want party to get healed up, and remember, I haven't used any spells. Like, that's kind of like my test, if you will. It's like, how well can you hang without using your at-will abilities? Everyone gonna be slipping hanging out in that? That's getting annoying. Maybe that's a the friendly version of this. Alright, good. And now this beetle's obviously no longer our friend. We take it out. And we're good. Urgh. Oh yeah, she's being hit in the face this whole time. Why don't you do...
That's it.
There we go. Okay, so that was our very first
I'll see what's ahead.
battle here in the White March, and I gotta say that it's pretty interesting. I forgot to split items. It's control. It's probably is it control click. What? Yeah, there we go. Or just maybe it's just double clicking on it. Alright, let's just make sure our buddies here got one. I ain't never been using the chew properly. Just put the book away, man. And some of these notes, I don't even know if there's is there any spells you want to know for this one. I remember. No, there too. I'll have to reorganize inventories, but we hung out and we were able to hang. So let's see what. Oh. Put ourselves here. Alright. She seems pretty capable. So we got an ice blight. Huh? Alright. Well, let's try to make ourselves a little bit more presentable, if you will. And go on in. What do we got? We got a lot of them. We got a lot of one. Oh, they're pretty weak sauce. All right, they're slow too. You notice how slow they are? Well, they're an ice blight. I'm just saying. Let's not hit our own people, but boom! That felt pretty good. We might need you to move up a little closer. Oh, it's happening, isn't it? This is what they do. I had no problem using another fire spell against you guys. Screw you. And the horse you rode in on. Yeah. Yeah, she's feeling the love, isn't she? Try to frighten him. Immune to it? Oh, crap. Okay, she needs a heal, if you don't mind. Endurance. Oh, she's down. Damn. Okay, these things are not to be messed with. They're definitely bigger than that. Okay, and we got to... Let's pain shield our buddy here.
That's it.
And... Let's see if we can't... How's her will defenses? We don't know. We haven't attacked it yet. We got some... Let's try to get some damage here on these people. Okay, she's back up. She's feeling it. Oh, you need to heal yourself so bad, dude. And I'd like you to also try to heal him. Get him up as soon as you can. Alright, good. We were able to save it. Let's slow down the combat. Yeah. No, man, just attack something. Shoot, attack the one that's like nearly dead right next to you. That'd be awesome. I'm not sure who Ziyal is actually attacking right now. Okay. That's not very helpful. Oh, these are ice blights. Let's see. She's gonna be moving into them. They were kind of in the line of fire now. See, she's being wasted over here. She's off tanking, but she's only hitting one enemy when she could be hitting a lot more. Our fire, we need to make sure we're focusing our fire on something. Let's kill this off first. Okay, good. Then we can focus up on our next threat. Let's do the... Alright, cool. Now things will follow suit. Boom. And everyone's happy and okay. Do a little athletics healing, and then we'll be good. Boom!
Forth to battle!
Oh, she did the heal? Alright, are you still feeling like attacking people? Okay.
Yes?
Took care of business there. Alright. Well, we got Primal Waters.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh, and other things. Yeah, all things considered, you can see how it is. We got pretty, I mean, she's wicked tough. She's wicked tough, although it's...
Tell me.
Her armor might be slowing her, or her armor doesn't have
here.
much DR in it, but that's just kind of the way that goes. But yeah, looks like I'm out of time on this episode, so we'll be continuing to explore the Western region in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. It helps out a lot. And consider subscribing to the channel if you just happened across me. I do this stuff all the time, an LP kind of guy. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.